Yo. What up, Hecklek? What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. About to get started up. Don't forget that we're doing giveaways tonight. We're doing giveaways. I'm going to give away 2 VR game keys. Just type ! giveaway in the chat to enter, and you can enter every 55 minutes. Friendly reminder that I am doing the dual PC setup right now, and there are tons of headaches here and there that I'm ready to throw the computer out of the window, so just bear with me. If there's any issues, just give me a heads up, and I guarantee I know after you all let me know. So please don't try to say it over and over. Anyway, how y'all doing? Happy Friday, happy weekend. Who's ready to shoot 'em up? I know Astienth's ready to get his ass kicked. I mean, I'm teasing. Hopefully y'all can hear me right now.
What is this? What is this?
What's up, Air Force? Air Force, just a friendly reminder that the giveaway only works on Twitch. YouTube doesn't allow me to do it on YouTube, so if you pop over to Twitch and enter, and then if you want to pop right back over to YouTube, I get it, but I just need you to do the giveaway entry on Twitch. So we are going to be playing on the VR servers this evening. I need to forgot I have to set up my bHaptics on the other computer. There we go. All right, so DTN, I didn't know if you wanted to hop in the Discord to get it going. But even then, I don't know how I'm going to hear you all. Hold on. You know, it'd probably be best to do TTS on this computer. That would make sense, right? Yep.
Connected to channel farmertrue.
There we go.
Imagination Deform says.
2 computers 4 times the fun.
A Bieber Jammer
All
says,
the fun,
we all
sir.
have to do a quest call, I mean lol.
There we go.
Matthew 8197
All right,
says,
what's up,
I'm
everybody?
a Mario him to check
Good to
sounders.
see you. Good to see you. All right, so we are going to be doing the ever so popular
Astienth says,
Quest
Yeah,
3.
please tell me when we need to hop in. I'm preparing my best French swears tongue.
So I'm launching up Quake 3 right meow.
Star Moon says,
I see a low device storage warning. Is someone holding a lot of games?
Imagination Deform says,
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck chucking?
You saw low storage on mine? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm constantly having to uninstall stuff. All right, let me turn on my fan, because it's about to get hot up in this bitch kicking Astienth's boot. Hey, I'm teasing. All right, so where, oh where?
Matthew
Are the
8197
VR...
says, Sounders still broke.
There's the Quest 3 VR.
Deedon says,
FarmerTrue, I tried calling you on Quest.
Hecklack says, what?
You did?
You're all playing
Hold
Quake
on
3
now.
multiplayer. Deedon says,
We need to do a Quest voice call.
Let me look at my people. There he is. Join call. Hey!
How's it going?
What up, what up?
Alright, so we're pretty much ready to go. We want to do the demo server, or like the demo server is probably the best so everybody can join it.
Yeah, I figure we might as well do that so anybody and everybody can join.
Okay, so all you gotta do is just hit fight in the bottom right. You got the demo server selected, so in the bottom right just hit fight. Did you select a model though?
From last time, or does it not save it from each time?
Then you're good to go. So yeah, just hit fight and then you're good to go.
Cool. So yeah, if anybody is wanting to join us tonight, just let us
Sound
know.
Alert says, Von Wolfie 777 played Old Greg. Love games? For 0-bit Hess.
Sweet. Sounds good. Sounds good. So do we need to jump in the same voice call
My
within
PC
the
just
headset?
needs to be replaced. It's old and slow and can't load shit 90% of the time. Von Wolfie 777 says.
Well, that is not what I was hoping for.
Sounds good.
And then that downloading thing, it'll just do that in between maps. Like if you don't have a map installed. Hey,
Silverfire 32 says.
Yes. In the headset.
All I know is we all need to gang up on the French guy. I'm telling you. Excuse me? Oh, he's in the chat.
So I noticed on this demo server that every time it ends a round and it goes to the next map, it kind of just hangs waiting game state. So I'm not sure if that's an issue or if you guys are gonna encounter that. But just a heads up.
Okay. Good to know.
This one does not have the texture packs, eh?
No, I haven't done the custom levels yet, but I have them all downloaded now, so I'll be able to go through them. And I would love to do a custom server at some point, like a North American demo.
So you all on stream, can you all hear the TTS now?
You said North American.
And which audio is not working for you all? What are y'all not hearing?
Von Wolfie 777 says.
Was that Abe's mum in the background laughing?
Star Moon says.
Been hearing the TTS.
Imagination Deform says.
Yes, I hear speech.
You all rock.
Silverfire 32 says.
Yes. We can hear TTS, but not your call.
Well, what about the sound alerts? I thought Fisheye said that he couldn't hear sound alerts.
Free for all? Is that what it is?
It just says
Yeah, and then you want to select EU demo.
yeah, it'll be in the game list.
Yeah,
Below that.
I see it.
I had myself muted. That's why y'all couldn't hear me. What's up, you all? So is the game loaded on your all's end?
Yeah, if it didn't load, you might just need to
Von Wolfie 777 says.
No game.
Yeah.
No alerts.
that's even better. Hang on here.
Imagination Deform says.
I didn't hear here we go.
Yeah, Farmer, sometimes it gets held up on this like a waiting game state, and then you just have to, you don't even have to
Yeah, that's what it was.
leave the server.
Yeah, mine says it's loading in 3, 2, 1.
And start like the process again. It should be forgiven. Oh crap.
Let's go.
Did I get you?
Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
No. You must be dying right now.
Batman.
Okay, I see. Trying to hide from me.
Oh, I have made a mistake.
For the price of one. Cowabunga.
Alright, so let me set up chat inside my headset. Hopefully it'll be alright. So you said you didn't hear the sound alerts? Alright, I'll take a look at it and hear a little bit. How's the sound levels? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear them in chat?
If he's in a meta party call, we might not hear the game. It effectively uses a different channel, so might mess with that.
I've not heard the game yet myself, so I'll let you know.
Wiggle gun.
Oh no. Oh.
How do we get over there? I don't remember what character I am.
You're the
Warhammer.
guy.
Space Marine.
Space Marine.
Oh,
So hopefully it works. Is anybody watching right now going to be playing with us?
I'm out of here. Hey, I'm coming back. Oh no.
that's what you. Where's Farmer? Oh shoot, I'm out of ammo. Come on,
All right, let's pop out chat. YouTube does not make it easy for streaming or chat. So somebody mentioned something about their computer not being the best. This is a standalone only mod. So if you're wanting to play this game, this would be the game to play.
Mid-flight inflates him.
Oh, very cool, Heckalacka. All right, let me unmute myself. EU demo.
Okay, now go to player, model. I know who you're gonna be. Yep, the baby night. It is hard not to pick the big titty girl. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, you look at it. I'm drawn to it. I want to be it. You know, but you already know. That's what I want to do.
Was that Donatello? Hey, dude, you looking sexy. Look at this map. Look at that. And something really cool with this is right next to all of our names has the VR next to it. So if you hop into regular servers, they know you're doing VR. Look at Ashton with that banging ping.
Imagination Deform says.
To 10 is backwards.
Sound alerts.
Well, you would do the same to me. Yes, I would. I mean, but that doesn't mean it's right. No, go away, man. Come on, no. I just picked up now. Oh. That's Mr. Farmer. Must be behind you, Astienth. Oh, it's Abe. Yeah, I got a couple of you. Where's Farmer? Suck it. Are you scared, Farmer?
Am I scared?
I haven't seen you.
I'm still dealing with stuff on this end.
Oh no, let me alone.
So where is...
If I see a farmer, I'll have mercy on you.
Aww.
For a little bit. Until it becomes too...
Oh, it's so good.
I'll have mercy on you. Where'd you end up? Oh, fuck. Give me a...
So am I Mario?
Are you Mario? Maybe? No, I don't see Mario.
Oh, I gotta go fix that.
I mean, I have seen Mario.
TP must be playing from the moon.
In that model pack.
Huh.
Should be Mario.
Have y'all been able to hear the sound alerts during the stream before? I just thought about it that I have it as a web browser on OBS, so... Hold on, do we only... Oh, we only have one gun right now? We only have one gun? We only start with one gun?
Yeah, you start with one gun, but you can you need to pick up other guns. That other server that we played on where you had all the guns, that was
Damn, look at that. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
No, I should be Jessica Rabbit. That's what I'm thinking.
Phi SHI says.
Stream is lagging a bunch.
Imagination Deform says.
I can't hear others.
Phi SHI says.
Is that just me?
Is it the gameplay that's lagging, or is it actually me myself that's lagging?
Imagination Deform says.
No lagging here too. The game.
Phi SHI says.
Both.
I have not found help on this map.
Yeah, there's very few.
got 2 hundreds.
Surprise. Oh my god, no.
Oh no!
I thought I got you. I thought I was aiming pretty good there. Come on, old faithful. No.
Oh, somebody
Come back, farmer. Was it aim the farmer?
What's your old faith?
Steal rabbit.
When the game is running and lagging, it was lagging your cam too.
I was like, wow, I only had 4 health.
Fuck, you scared me, idiot. Oh shit. And you're following me as well? Are you kidding me? You know, such a new mistake. Oh shit! I see, Mr. Titian is kidding.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize.
Hey, no, you're just Sarge.
Hello?
Yeah, I saw
you're
that
just
too.
the default guy.
What? I'm going to fix this. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know why it's.
Oh,
It might just
sorry.
be in our end too. I mean, we have level or something, but that's usually not how it works. But
Well, then I'll know if I'm one of these. Hold on.
I mean, the Space Marine worked
Oh,
though.
Behind you, Batman.
Oh, jeez.
My parents are dead. Where is she?
Did it just kill me? Oh, it just stopped.
Silverfire32 says,
Downstairs with my dinner. Gonna eat it quick to try to join. And yes, stream lagging there.
Yeah, this one's small.
Is it still lagging you all?
no, I'm in now, but sometimes that's where it gets hung up. I've been hooked on getting game state for too long. You may just want to leave and rejoin.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that happened to me a lot tonight.
Yes.
Phi SHI says,
Yes, camera in game.
I wonder if there's like a thing in the log file that would tell us what that is. This game engine really does it.
Pointers gives you a 10.
But audio is fine.
That's farmer. Got you, farmer.
Okay. Yeah, you are now a girl.
Yeah, you told. Hello, Toto.
Leave me alone.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sure. Here. You like rockets?
Imagination Deform says,
5090 pow R.
translated from German.
Yeah, this is all standalone right now. It might be because we're on a call. I don't know. I'm not sure why I'd be doing this.
They can't hear our voices, or is what's?
They say the gameplay's lagging.
That's no good.
Oh,
Hurts? Damn it! I knew it was you. Skin. Ooh, hurts. I got 6 points.
Silverfire32 says,
Parmesan crusted fish sticks with mayo for dipping is a good dinner, no?
Imagination Deform says,
download more speed.
Oh, the other thing is that in the game farmer, there is a setting for super sampling that you can set down. So that might take the graphical load down and make it stutter less.
Holy. I'm gonna defend you. I'll defend Farmer while he's AFK. Get out of here. Oh no. Is that the sniper?
Yeah.
Nice shot.
It was
So, this is different when you can duel.
I had fried cheese sticks for lunch, so I can't say Silverfire32.
Silverfire32 says,
Are you using the 4x upscale textures that 10 provided, or the lower ones? Curious if that might be part of it.
I'm not sure. DTN does any of the upscaling? Is that in the game files for what we're doing right now?
Yes, you can remove that if you want. So
I didn't know if it would have caused any of the issue, because it looks like it's an encoding issue. Looking at OBS, the skipped or the drop frames are all encoding related.
Straight up normal gun. Oh, dead.
Yes.
so OBS is
So reading OBS, it's saying that the frames that are dropped are due to encoding lag.
Phi SHI says.
I sent you screen recording of what the stream lag is like on Discord.
on the Quest side.
Silverfire32 says.
Does OBS not ran on the Quest? How does it work?
No, OBS is you run on the PC, and then it's what connects to Twitch and does all the streaming, or if you're recording videos. Oh, sorry, dude.
That's alright. That's alright.
Damn, I killed somebody.
It's your sweet mother from behind.
Jesus. Hey, that's enough.
Ooh, nice shot. See you, Abe.
Oh, I can get you from here, eh? Oh.
R.I.P. Town.
Yeah, Farmer, come to think of it, you might want to use one of the lesser upscale packs for the casting, because it would add some graphical load to it.
The weird thing is, inside my headset, it's gorgeous.
Does it look smooth in the casting window in MetaQuest?
No.
Oh, it's slow in there?
Yeah.
That's not a good sign then.
So yeah, what does that lead to? Is that just the headset, or is it on the PC?
It's all encoding through the headset. It's nothing, unfortunately, on the PC.
Are you running MetaQuest Developer Hub on your streaming PC?
No, I'm running that on yeah. Because when I did it on the stream PC, you all couldn't hear the game audio. Nothing I did, even I couldn't hear the game audio. And it was the damnedest thing.
And then you're capturing the stream PC or the gaming PC with your Elgato to stream it, right?
Yeah, which shouldn't have any issue whatsoever with it, but who knows? You know, hold on.
Lag is just so odd. Like that's seems like something that's a streaming PC and it's having loading lag.
Watch out, Farmer.
But it's not smooth. Gaming PC, well then it's not casting. Something's going wrong with the casting to get it to there. So it could very well be the game, maybe the upscale pack or something. But
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot.
yeah, it's worth a shot. Or possibly setting your frame rate down as well.
Imagination Deformed says.
I have to pause stream because it's making me ill.
Go into system and set up in system and then change your frame rate. Change it down to 72. That might be better for streaming. Just because it'll reduce all the load on your Quest. And then you could change the texture pack, but that's something you'll have to do from your PC by connecting the cable to it and all that. So you can't do that on the fly.
Damn, yeah, looking at this, it's missing almost half the frames. I'm sorry you all watching this. I'm sure this is absolutely horrendous to watch. So,
We can take some time to help you fix it.
I would start with the frame rate thing, and then also try setting your in the same option. I think the super sampling is there too. I'm gonna go there right now. So I go to setup, system, and then refresh rate. Set that to 60 or 72, and then set your super sampling to 0.8.
Yeah, you might as well turn the high quality sky off as well.
Yeah.
And then have the
lighting on low.
See you, Abe.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you don't.
I saw you.
Then texture.
Hello.
God. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Did you like it?
Let's see if it
Hecklock
restarts
says,
it.
Is it not lagging in your headset?
No, it looks great in my headset, surprisingly. I would think it would trade off a little bit inside the headset. But the thing is, when it's doing encoding, so looking at my Quest Game Optimizer, is it better now? No, it's not. Hold on. Maybe it is. No. MetaQuest Developer Hub, I mean.
Okay, gotcha. The new guy in town. This could be an option to bring texture.
Wow.
Phi SHI says,
The lag is the same.
It's the same. Well, thank you for the heads up because it
Or
looks
worse.
awful on my end now.
Did it help at all?
No, they said it actually made it worse.
So the slot thickens.
Maybe you just didn't like on-fly things. Oh, come back, Toto. Where are you? Oh, shit. That's not fair. I spent like 10 minutes
Here, let me hop out and try a different. I'm gonna try something different.
That is the job. I stated that we should. Oh, Haptic beat me like that. I don't understand. Ash is cheating.
Hecklock says, I think it's the video encoder on the Quest that is struggling.
All right, now let's see if frames get dropped right now with me not even in.
Silverfire 32 says,
So based on this,
Done with my fish sticks.
there
Can
are
you go
0
try to
drop
join
frames now. So let me quit it and let me start it back up. Again, we're doing 2 giveaways tonight. I believe I still have Dungeons of Eternity
Was
game
it good,
keys,
Omega 3?
Silverfire
and
32 says,
I have a ton of
Yeah.
Steam VR game keys. So if you're wanting to win a VR game key for either Dungeons of Eternity or a Steam VR game key, type exclamation point giveaway in the Twitch chat. You can do that every 55 minutes, and then we'll spin a wheel.
Crusted fish sticks are delicious.
I get down with some fish
Phi
sticks.
SHI says,
I just turned off VSync in a game and my PC blue screened.
Oh, yeah. Good old VSync.
Deedon says,
So right now there's no
FarmerTrue,
issues.
did you want to try removing the texture pack?
Imagination Form
No, I'm
says,
trying to figure out what the
Then
issue
don't
is
do that
first.
fish.
So I'm kind of just messing around with stuff right now. So it's not lagging right now. What about if I
Deedon says,
Sounds good,
go
man.
full screen? So for whatever reason, when I make MetaQuest Developer Hub casting, when that goes to full screen is when the encoding goes to shit over here. Why would that happen?
That is so odd. Can you just maximize MQDH and crop it?
Yeah, that's what I initially tried. So I'm gonna go back to doing that, because this way I can change it to 4K so it doesn't lose anything. And if it does, but then if I do that, then I don't think y'all be able to hear the game, but maybe y'all will. Hold on. We'll do full screen.
Even if you have it at 1080p and crop that, you should still have good stream quality.
So right now, no drop frames, okay. Enter full screen.
Yeah, looks smooth here when it's like that.
And now it's gone to shit. 25% of the frames missed. Maybe it just needs to catch up. Hold on. I'm going to reset it. %94 frames skipped. Wow. It didn't do this the other day.
Does it lag on the gaming PC screen also when you maximize MQDH, or only the capture side is lagging? Or MQDH is smooth when maximized on the gaming PC?
Hold on, let me double check. I mean, it looks smooth on my end, and it's smooth on your all's end right now, too.
Silverfire32 says,
Which lobby do I try to join?
It is the demo lobby. There should be about 5-6 people up in there.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to try to enter full screen.
Phi SHI says,
What do you have on top of your Quest 3?
My Quest 3, that's my TactVisor. It's my bHaptics TactVisor. It's what's on this guy right here. It's what makes my face vibrate in game. So how does it look on your all's end? Because looking at this, it looks like it's still shit in the bed. Encoding lag. What the fuck?
Deedon says.
It's lagging here.
Hecklack says. Yeah, it's lagging. Deedon says.
Thank you for the heads up.
Is the gaming PC side screen smooth when you have it like that?
Yeah, it is. It's smooth. So, something I added today, I added... What is it? It's something like Windows... mouse
Bacardi
capture or
says,
something.
Yo,
where I can
yo,
use
yo.
the same mouse on...
Technical
What's up,
One
Bacardi?
TCH says. Sub. Old Gregor says. Thank you, Bacardi B.
So let
You are
me
my
exit
fuzzy little
out.
Peach and entered in the giveaway.
Yes, enter the
Silverfire
giveaway.
32 says.
I want to exit out
Currently, I
of
have
the
4
mouse
minutes
thing.
left on downloading the map.
Sounds good, Silverfire. Hopefully I'll get it figured
Old
out
Gregor
before then.
says, thank you, Technical
Let's try
One
it again.
TCH. You are my fuzzy little peach and entered in the giveaway.
Yes, enter that giveaway. Cheers. Thank you all for being here. Welcome in. So we'll do Dungeons of Eternity after this, and hopefully it'll go well.
Technical One TCH says. Deedon smile smile.
So I exited out of the Windows mouse capture to see if maybe that has something to do with it.
Silverfire 32 says.
I downloaded what I saw in the Discord. Must have not seen that.
It's not liking this for some reason.
Now it's 16 minutes.
Gosh damn it. What if... What is this input forwarding? Oh no, never mind.
Deedon says.
Actually, here is the link. Web link.
So... It's something about me making this full screen that it just shits the bed, and I have no idea why that would be. All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on my other computer now. I'm sorry, you all.
That is so odd. I can't think of why it would do that, unless it's a bug with MQDH or something.
Yeah, I have no idea. The joys of casting. All right.
Do you still have the Chromecast and Air receiver option?
I don't know. I don't even know if I have Air receiver anymore. I'm gonna try it on the stream computer. See if audio would work now.
Gotcha.
Alien21 says, "Hey, web link."
Yo. So we are doing 2 giveaways tonight. Doing a giveaway for a Steam VR game key of the winner's choosing. Or we'll end up doing Dungeons of Eternity later as well. So no, it is not only... Fuck. This is weird. This is weird because it's happening even on here. I wonder if it is a MetaQuest Developer Hub issue, because they just had an update not too long ago. Gosh damn it.
Imagination Deform says,
"Brain not braining."
Imagination, I get it, man. Well, fuck. What if... Hold on. Software update. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I have air receivers still.
Alien21 says, "I can't get air receiver working with latest PTCFW build v76. Equals backslash."
So, can you get MetaQuest Developer Hub working on it?
Deedon says,
FarmerTrue Alien 21 posted a link, web link. If you go to that in your Quest browser, you can cast from that.
Alien21 says, "I don't use MQDH, I have been using WebLink."
Well, thank you. I have to do that in my web browser, you said?
Yeah, It'll give you an OBS source link at the top of the window. Import that into OBS as web source. Deedon says,
Man, that's cool. Thanks, Alien21.
So do I, hold on, let's see. Bring live video, smartphone, yada yada yada. We use peers forwarding. So we're going to do add your camera to OBS, right?
Alien21 says, share screen. You'll probably get some permissions pop-ups.
So what do you cast to from here? This is, hold on. Remote screen share.
Top
Hold
of the
on.
window should have your link. Web link.
So what do I go into casting and then I choose that? So I'm going to stop casting. How would you rate your quality of cast? It was fucking awful. Go fuck yourself, Meta. We'll hit cast. We'll hit web, Oculus casting. So do I do it to the Oculus casting? Is that what you're talking about? Or is it something different that I'm not understanding right now?
Open, web link.
Oh, I open it inside my headset. Oh. Duh.
Sorry
Thank you
if
for
that was
that.
unclear, lol.
No, it was. Even DTN said it. Okay, so let's see. Let me bring up my farmertrue chat and let me copy and paste it. Again, you all don't forget to enter the giveaway. We're doing a Steam VR game key giveaway, and then once we do Dungeons of Eternity after Quake 3, if I can actually get to it, then we'll do a Dungeons of Eternity giveaway as well.
Deedon says.
Type giveaway to enter the giveaway.
FarmerTrue says.
Pen, web link.
Alien21 says. Web link.
So we're going to do add your camera to OBS,
Heclac
right?
Says, sorry you're having so much issues with your setup right now. Must be frustrating.
Yeah, Heclac, man, I appreciate that. It is.
Alien21 says.
Screen, not camera, thank you.
Not camera.
Remote screen share. Select screen to share. Allow. Beautiful.
Now that C4X or whatever part of your URL that is custom, put that with a URL like this as OBS web source, web link.
Does it max out at 1280 by 720? Yeah, it looks like that.
No, but you'll need a custom URL that's gonna take you longer than you wanna fuck with right now.
Touché. Copy this URL. Into OBS browser source. Hey, Alien, where'd you come across this at?
You can set bitrate, resolution, codec in your viewer URL on OBS later. I use.
Oh, no way, man. Hold on. Did you say that you knew what my...
It was the only way to get the screen output cleanly.
Your code. What is my code?
Top right corner of web link.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking that up right meow. Gibbous man, what's up, Gibbous? Rogue, Techno, what's up, what's up? Good to see you all. Again, sorry for the issues. To make up for it, we're doing 2 giveaways tonight. I'm going to give away a copy of Dungeons of Eternity once we play it, and then we are also... Let's do... We're also doing a Steam VR game key giveaway as well, so type ! giveaway in the chat right meow. If you want to enter, and you can enter every 55 minutes. So don't be shy.
FarmerTrue, I also said I'd toss in an extra Steam key tonight.
Oh, hey yo.
Old
So we got
says,
3 giveaways tonight.
Thank you.
Is that what I heard?
21.
3 giveaways?
You are my fuzzy little peach and entered in the
Well, how about
giveaway.
this? We'll do
Deedon
2
says,
wheel spins, and then
I
later...
mentioned it at the beginning of stream when you were setting up.
Well, thanks, man. That's super fucking kind of you. So yeah, we'll do 2 wheel spins later, and we'll do a
now
marbles on stream. So yeah, you can type !! giveaway every 55 minutes in the Twitch chat.
Says, web link. Old Gregor says, thank you, Jibus man, you are my fuzzy little peach and entered in the giveaway.
I don't want to say that we have casting right now, but we've got casting right now. Oh, fuck. Maybe we don't.
Deedon says,
It's still laggy though for some reason.
Yeah, I just saw that. Fuck me.
Old Gregor says, thank you, Rogue, you are my fuzzy little peach and entered in the giveaway. Alien says, is your quest on 2.4 GHC for some reason?
Let's take a little peeky.
Roger says, does Ninja work on the quest for screen sharing? I hadn't even considered that. Old Gregor says, thank you, Silverfire32, you are my fuzzy little peach and entered in the giveaway.
It says strength is excellent.
Alien says, if you kill the call and rejoin it will be the same URL and it will help resync video.
What if I restart my quest? I wonder if
says, go into the Wi-Fi connection details. Deedon says,
It seemed like it started getting laggier as you resized the screen. I feel like the issue is on the streaming PC somehow.
Roger says, it will say what band and speed you have. Silverfire32 says,
while I'm done playing for a bit, all of a sudden, the game acted like it crashed, but was still running. Was in home screen, but could hear game sounds in the background.
Deedon says,
It's smooth now.
You know, what if it just takes a while for it to catch
then I was
up?
back in and could shoot and whatnot, but couldn't see the game. Only saw pass through.
Deedon says,
It was smooth.
It became smooth again, eh?
Alien says, it's pretty flawless on my Pro, and the Q3 should be a lot faster than that. Roger says, oh, the whole stream is lagging, including the camera. Silverfire32 says,
then I got back in again and I was down in the floor, lol.
It's still?
Deedon says,
Yeah, when you were in the menu it seemed smooth.
Silverfire32 says,
It's not lagging right now, is it?
Roger says, that does look like the streaming PC. Jibusman says, Knob. Translated from Norwegian. Silverfire32 says,
when you were rebooting, it was smoother than it's been, but still stuttering some.
Roger says, not lagging now. Jibusman says, it looks good now. OlenVR says, the struggle continues.
It does
Vulture says,
look good, right?
as soon as
Meow.
there's detail. Alien says,
Let's see.
Steam PC seems fine to me. If I have issues with video, a reboot fixes it for me. I have seamless multitasking turned on and am on latest v76 PTC 1021.
I've got seamless multitasking on as well, and I'm on the latest. What's up, Olen? Can we get a shout out for OlenVR? And then Alien. If we can get a shout out for Alien as well, that'd be awesome. Thank you for the help, Alien. Thank you for all you all sticking out, hanging out. By the way, we're doing a giveaway if you haven't heard me say it 20 times. Here's the 21st time. You can type exclamation point giveaway in the Twitch chat to enter for 2 Steam VR game keys tonight. We're going to give away 2. Well, you can only win one of them, but we're going to give away 2. And when we hop over to Dungeons of Eternity, I'm going to give away Dungeons of Eternity as well. So 3 VR games given away tonight. One of them thanks to DTN. So DTN, thank you for doing that. So far, looking at OBS, I have 0 dropped frames since closing out the casting. I wonder... Let's go to browser. Share your screen.
Old Gregor says, thank you, Chatty Up. You are my fuzzy little peach and entered in the giveaway. Thank you,
What is this?
FlyGames069. You are my fuzzy little peach and entered in the giveaway.
Bookmarks, VOD. The VOD Ninja? Come on! Reload.
Roger says, farmertrue, when you lagged I noticed the webcam and heart rate lagged, which implies the streaming PC was the culprit or we'd only see the Quest view lagging.
Yeah, thank you for that. But I'm stumped why that would even be the case, though. So far, there's no lagging going on, so hopefully... I'm connected to my 6G in my headset.
Deedon says,
Yeah, and the encoding lag and dropped frames on streaming PC indicates an issue there also.
Silverfire32 says,
so far it's also just a black screen aside from your webcam and overlays.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to get this VOD Ninja working, but now it's nothing.
Alien says, do you have browser hardware acceleration turned on in OBS?
Is there any reason why the VOD Ninja just won't load? Everything else is loading inside my headset, except that. I don't know. I can take a look at that.
Hecklax
Manage.
Says, is the page not loading or is the page just not capturing in OBS? Alien says, have you rebooted the Quest?
I did, yeah, I did reboot it. But I thought you said you could reboot it.
Digimerp says,
I'm late but here now.
Yo, Dig! So I do have enable hard browser acceleration on. So you all think it's the stream PC doing it for some reason.
Alien says. Quest 3? Roger says. Though is an unknown for me. What was the issue with casting to browser source? I'm guessing you're still having issues with MQDH? Astienth says.
If at some point you had a smooth casting in a web browser, keep it smooth, small side and maybe increase its size on OBS side?
I can't get the browser working, so I'm going to restart the headset.
Deedon says.
Quest 3 here, yep.
I'm glad I don't have my eye camera on right now, so you can't see my tears. Oh my goodness.
Silverfire32
You all,
says.
I promise you, you never,
to be
ever,
fair, if the problems are affecting everything and not just the casting,
want to go to
signs
a
point to
dual
streaming
PC
Could
setup.
be
I
something
promise
to gaming
you.
PC that's affecting the streaming PC, I guess. Not sure what that would be, though.
It could be so many different things.
FarmerTrue,
That's
it
the
seems
crazy
like
thing.
The lagging started getting worse steadily as you resized the capture screen. Like the FPS went down as you made it larger.
Alien says.
Yep.
Stuff works perfectly until you click start stream on OBS. Revisk says. Yo. Translated from Spanish. Roger says.
And so far there's
Can
been
you run a video
no
or something so we can gauge smoothness? Hecklack says. It's a
dropped
crazy
frames.
challenge to get everything working. It takes a team.
profile.
Roger says. I think your webcam even now has a slight stutter.
I mean, it shouldn't. I'm not showing any drop frames on anything. What's up,
Alien
El
says,
Beavis? Good to see
The
ya.
heart rate animation is smooth for me, and has been.
Yeah, so now, as of the past few minutes since I've dropped out of trying to cast, nothing is having issues.
Roger says. Yeah, it looks smooth enough. Revisk says. I would help you figure stuff out in person, but I live in Southern California.
Alright, so I'm going to hit share screen. And then it's saying select a screen to share. I'm going to click allow. Can I exit this screen out, or do I minimize it? All right, fingers crossed. We'll see
Alien
it.
says. Minimize it.
So it's dropping frames again. What the fuck? Gosh, damn it.
Revisk says. Yeah, Roger says. I just see a slight stutter in the webcam when he's actually moving around. Deedon says.
It was smooth for a second.
Silverfire32 says.
Yep. Started dropping frames.
Deedon says.
What is your resource usage on streaming PC during this? I think it must be maxed out.
Roger says. And it's all gone to hell. Deedon
I don't know if
says.
that's a joke.
Your heart rate monitor is also lagging.
Alien says. Yeah, I think you're having a decode issue on the PC.
Alright, let's take a look.
TCH says. Can you go and steal a car for us? Beavis, we need a good police chase. Lol.
Okay, so
Alien says. Entire stream is framey. E-obs.
Performance-wise, my CPU is at 39%. My RAM is at 33%. I mean, my SSD doesn't go above 2%. My GPU is at 39%. And temperatures and everything are good. So...
Natural Born Camper says, I sound like Tara Reid.
You can change it on the pinned message.
Roker says, GPU encode.
So I'm using the CPU for the
well,
encoder.
That rules out maxed out resources.
Natural Born Camper says, lol. Roker says,
The CPU
check
is the
encode
encoder.
graph. Alien says, pull up that URL in a browser window and see if it's laggy. Deedon says,
What about video engine load in WinFo?
Alien says, we casting, also shut the source off in OBS. Deedon says,
Oh gotcha.
Roker says,
It looks good on my end. Like seeing this
Alien
up here
says,
and then watching
by
it
that
through
URL,
pass-through,
I mean on your PC.
it looks good. So... Fuck
In
me,
Chrome or
man.
something, skip OBS and see if it's still framey. Roker says, paste the Lovi URL and let us see if it's working.
You want me to copy the video URL and paste it in the actual web browser?
Actually don't.
Why?
Too many PPL. Alien says, it is peer-to-peer streaming. It'll kill the Quest. Rebisk says, it might be because it's minimized. It's losing priority.
No, it's having this issue to begin with. Fuck. Yeah, everything else is good. I wonder... I hate to say it. I wonder if I need to restart the stream, just restart OBS in general.
Roker says, utilization.
Yeah, I can.
Asus is bandwidth stats.
I'm sending and receiving. I mean, I'm sending and receiving enough. And then OBS, I mean, HW info, nothing.
Alien says, check GPU tapped. Decode.
Well, I'm using the CPU though. And by the way, nothing is maxed out there either.
It's decoding a stream from the Quest. Roker says, decoding the Quest stream.
Well, what do y'all want me to show again? I'm sorry, I misunderstood. You want me to
Alien
pull
says,
up the
that needs to be done in hardware somewhere. Task Manager GPU tab, check GPU decode utilization. Roker says, but that shouldn't affect the output stream for OBS.
video decode is at 2%, encode is at 21%. Gosh, I really do not want to restart the stream, but that's what it's looking like.
Alien says. OBS is shitting its pants for some reason. Deedon says.
Maybe a driver issue or something?
Alien says. Confusing to me. Roker says. Yeah, it makes no sense. Hecklack says. Seems like it needs a PC restart. Roker says. And you're not setting an unreasonably large canvas or something. Silverfire32 says.
Mercury might be in retrograde.
So the only thing I think it might be, I think it might be two things.
Because as soon as that scene is gone, it's
the
fine.
first thing that I thought it
Alien
was is that I
Now it
enabled
defaults to
or
720p
installed
at 8 MB. It's not 16 to 9.
I installed the Windows mouse, where you can swap your mouse from one computer to the other. I installed that today, but I've restarted my computer several times, haven't had any issues. But I've also exited out, so now I'm not able to do that, so it's not running on either computer. I thought that might be it. But the other thing I thought about is I set the encoder within OBS to the slowest during the last stream. But now that I think about it, that doesn't come into effect until you restart and start the stream again. So maybe slowest is just way too much, even though nothing is being maxed out. What do you all think?
Roker says. Ooh.
Does that sound... What did it?
Silverfire32 says.
Worth exploring.
Alien says. That explains why it's nice and fast when you're close to your desk and nothing's changing quickly. Roker says. Slowest is good for quality but not real-time streaming. Alien says. And when you move around and the scene gets more detail, it chugs hard. Revisk says. All recommendations I see when you're trying to look it up say to use CPU encoding.
You know what? This is what I need to do. I need to go to my log files, upload current log, let's analyze. But I have no warnings. What? What's up, chatty? Sorry about this, you all. I really do apologize. This was not like this last time. So I hate to say it, but I think it's worth it restarting the stream because I mean it's not going to work either way,
Smile,
you know.
Smile. Revisk says. From what I read, it's fighting for resources between OBS encoding and Oculus decoding. Roker says. He's using CPU encoding, but he probably should be using GPU seeing as he's not using the GPU encoder for anything else. Alien says.
But my CPU is much better
technically challenging things to do
than my GPU. And this is an issue I've never had, so I apologize, you all. I really do. All right, you all. Let me restart everything. Hit refresh on the stream. YouTube, I'm sorry, it's a brand new link.
We'll be waiting right here if you
it's
restart.
not easy.
Not going anywhere.
So
Well
I'm going to restart
smile.
and give this another go.
You're not going to beat a 5090s in Bink Man. Use that puppy lol.
Well, Alien B, it's on a completely different computer, though.
Roker says. GPU
all right.
encoding is better for faster
I'll be right back. Be right
hardware.
back. I disagree. I think the CPU is better, but that's a different story for a different time.